Core values. Let's talk about core values in today's video. What are core values, first of all? So values are essentially a system or foundation that you operate off of regardless of what happens. These are your guiding principles to making decisions for yourself in your life. And we live in a world today where, you know, it's promoted, it's popular not to have, you know, values, right? A lot of people think they just go with how they feel, right? They want to chase feelings and they don't have values that they operate off of, which explains why most of the world is struggling right now. And when it comes to having values, you have to obviously decide what these are for yourself. So for instance, some values could be freedom, some values could be growth, discipline, etc. The list goes on. Whatever fits your life personally and what you're looking for, you have to come up with your own. I can't do that for you. But when you have core values, you can make decisions based on those values, because that's your core values. Your foundation for everything that you do are those values. So here's an example. Let's say one of your core values is freedom, right? And let's say you're currently working, you know, you have a life that you really like. You're currently making like pretty good money, but somebody comes along and they offer you 2 or 3 times as much money, but you're gonna have to work 2 or 3 times as many hours. You're gonna have to go to some office you don't like, be around people you don't like, and do all these other things you don't like sit in traffic for 2 hours per day. So the decision becomes easy, right? Where most people would mull over this because they're emotionally invested in like, hey, I can get more money, more short-term pleasure because of that money. But when you make decisions off your core values, well, you know, hey, I'm trading my freedom for that. So is it really worth it? And then the answer becomes really easy because it doesn't align with your core values. Regardless of the pros of the situation, you've weighed the whole thing out and it doesn't align with your core values. So I think when you have that system in place, decision-making, big life choices, and even little life choices become a lot easier. And every time you're faced with something, you can just, you know, relate back to those core values. Does this align with my core values or not? And guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. That's how I guide my major decisions in life, is I focus on my core values. I focus on making sure that what I'm doing is aligned with my core values at all times, or is to the best of my abilities, right? Anyways, that's what I thought was really important to share. And I think this is one of the main reasons that people are struggling so much right now. People are really, you know, not, I don't think, in the best places. And it's because we've been so brainwashed to just go after what feels good, what instant gratification we can get, you know, what feels good in the moment, chasing this artificial sense of happiness, right? And I'm here to tell you that that does not exist, guys. We want to be going after fulfillment in our lives, because fulfillment is sustainable, and fulfillment is not an emotion, it's a state of being, where happiness is an emotion and it's fleeting, just like any other emotion. Nonetheless, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do daily uploads. Like this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And guys, I look forward to seeing you next video.